I got some in the studio today that many of you have probably never seen or never gotten to play, but your hands on it. This is a very special prototype that we just got in from Martin. This is the Claire 2. Stick around, I'll tell you all about it. How's it going, y'all? My name is Cooper Greenberg here at Alamo Music Center in San Antonio, Texas. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. If you haven't already, like the videos, subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on, and check out the podcast, which is linked in the description below. It's called the Fretboard Confessional. A lot of fun stuff going on over there. A lot of fun stuff in store as well. You might have seen several months ago, we got a run of Martin prototypes in from the factory. They were older guitars that had been prototyped out, kept in a case, kept in a warehouse at Martin's factory, and then they came to us. There was really wild stuff from pretty low-end, kind of early runs of Road Series guitars to custom, one of two, you know, OM, figured koa, all that stuff. You saw it in that video before. We got 24. They sold out in about a month. Everything all up and down the scale. So I kept blowing up Jim, our rep from Martin over there. He has really helped us out, get some cool stuff. And I said, hey, if you get any more prototypes in, it's been huge with the people at the store. You know, we just love seeing them and playing them. A lot of customers got some very cool guitars. So I'm like, anytime you want to release more of these prototypes, please keep us in mind. Well, Jim hit us up about a week ago and said that they had 5 more prototypes that were going to be available. Got some interesting stuff in there. We had an all-mango ukulele from that first run. We got another cool uke in there. A few kind of mid-range, interesting, you know, just off the beaten path models. And this one. This is the size 5 Claire 2 prototype, also known as a Terz guitar, T-E-R-Z. I actually got to see at the NAMM show this past year. They did a custom size 5 guitar. It was a little different than this one, but it was kind of a one-off that they had done. This was originally when it was released, was a commemorative guitar. I think they did 100 of them to commemorate the birth of Chris Martin's daughter, Claire. This is the prototype from that run. This is, I guess, number 3 of 4 of that prototype run. It does have Chris Martin's signature inside, and I believe Claire's mother's signature as well, which is just, it's kind of a no-brainer for a Martin collector. Very special guitar. But I want to talk a little bit about what a size 5 is, talk about the specs of this one in particular. Right off the bat, I've been showing you the front. This is a pink guitar, and it does look maybe solid from afar on the camera. This is kind of a transparent light pink with flame maple back and sides. So it's this nice European flame maple. Got the Style 45 mosaic back strip on there. This is an Adirondack spruce top, really beautiful abalone inlay on the rosette and the purfling. Ebony on the fingerboard, ebony on the bridge. Got the long saddle in there. Got matching bridge pins that have that abalone dot. And a really pretty kind of diamond snowflake sort of inlay on there. And the headstock is pretty, it's pretty, all right? It's got that kind of torch inlay on there, gold Waverleys with the cream button. This is a special guitar. It's really interesting. I've never played a size 5 before. I did see that custom shop one at the NAMM kind of Martin booth, but I didn't get to play it. So I've done a ton of research on these guitars. I know that I believe Sting plays one a lot in his tours. They are a special guitar from the early days of Martin history. They're, I think the original design, it's now over a century old, like Martin is. And their sizes of their guitars kind of went down as the number went up. So there was size 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is the smallest one, the Terz guitar. And it has a scale length of 21.4 inches. It's tiny. It's basically the size of maybe a baritone ukulele or something. So the Terz, or the third that is mentioned in this name, it is tuned up a minor third from standard tuning. So if you are in E standard tuning on a normal scale guitar, a minor third up from E is going to be G. So it's the same relation. You're not in a minor chord or anything. It's the same relation of the strings the standard tuning is, but you're in G instead of E. So that gives kind of an interesting voicing. It's a perfect kind of second guitar to add on as a layer. If you got a standard tuning guitar doing finger picking, that's going to have a whole different timbre. And it's really, really pretty, especially with that Adirondack and the maple. You got to kind of have the right wood pairing to push the sound out from a guitar this body size. So I'm going to play a little bit on it. It's definitely sort of a learning curve to get used to it. I've been playing full-scale guitars all day, so going to do my best to get the right kind of vibe out of this guitar. It's definitely a finger-picking guitar. I'm not going to go strumming chords on this thing, but for anybody that's looking for something really, really special, whether you're a Martin collector, you are just a guitar collector in general, a Terz guitar or a size 5 guitar, it's going to be definitely something unique in a collection. And having one that is a prototype that is signed by Chris Martin himself from a commemorative small run to begin with, this is a very, very cool, very interesting guitar. Here's a little sound sample on the Claire 2 prototype. I hope you dig it. So there you have it, a little bit on the Claire 2. Now, I would love to hear some discussion in the comments below, or if you want to email us, call us, let us know what you think about size 5 guitars. I think that there's another store that I'm a big fan of their guitar channel, Music Villa. They have done small runs of custom shop size 5 guitars as well. If that's something that you would be into as a listener, as a player, as a collector, I think it would be really, really fun to spec out some custom shop Terz guitars, size 5 guitars, however you want to refer to them. This one, that being said, is the only one that we're ever going to have of the Claire. It is number 3 of 4. It's a very, very special guitar for the right player. If you want to hear more on it, I'm happy to send you more videos, send you some demos, sort of play different styles. It's something that I do quite a bit around the store. Somebody, maybe I have sent a video to you before as you're watching this, this one. A lot of people like hearing what's going on in the video, what we choose to do on the demos, but they want to hear how's it going to sound with this sort of style. I'm happy to do that because this is a guitar that definitely will sound perfect with the right kind of thing, add a whole new dimension, but it's definitely not going to be for everybody. So if you're interested in the guitar, check out it, the listing on the website. It's the Claire 2 prototype. You can see all the other 4 prototypes that we got in from this run. There's definitely something for everybody. They're not all, I would say one of a kind, but I guess one of 4 size 5 prototypes with pink flame maple back and sides. But there is something for everybody in there, and if you want a custom Martin, I'm going to the factory next week, so let me know ahead of time because I can help you find something cool. But we love Martin guitars, we love the prototypes, we love all that stuff. So very excited to show this one to you today. Like I said, if you want to learn more in-depth specs on it, check out the website, see the photography, all that. We'd love to talk with y'all. Put a comment below, email us, give us a call, chat with us online. We want y'all to let us know what you want to see. Thank you very much for watching the video. See you next time.